All right. We're here. We're playing with some buckets, apparently. Let's jump in, because right now there's a brand new challenge available in Splatoon 3. The Supreme Slosher Challenge. So, take it away, everybody. Just tell us that, hey, just a challenge and kick us out. We know the drill at this point. There's nothing else you say. I have annoyed you can't skip this because it's just, hey, look! Thing. Alright, moving on. Liliet. Alright, so this challenge is Supreme Sloshers. Go forth and slosher the opposition. Do your slosher strats have what it takes? I don't like that wording. It's a little sloppy. But let's find out. Players can only choose different varieties of the sloshers, and both primary and secondary abilities are enabled. So this is literally just Clan Blitz with nothing but the slosher class, excuse me. And for this one, we have a total of 13 sloshers, 12 when you don't count the Order replica one. So a healthy amount of sloshers. There's a lot of this weapon class in the game, so not too surprised. I don't know what I would use, because I haven't used the slosher build in a while. I'm trying to remember what I would have had. I think this, because I want to start with Tri-Slosher. So where is, I think it's special charge? Actually, no, hang on, let me swap to this shirt. Yeah, this is the one I want, I think. I'm trying to remember. Because again, it's been a hot minute since I've used my slosher build. And I just swap to these shoes. And that should be good. This is the setup I want. Yep, that's good. Because I want something for tactical. This might be a little much, honestly. But I'm not jumping in straight yet. Because I'm going to just do the quick daily. I'm not going to do the rest of it. I'm just going to do this part. I want to get a ticking on. So I'm definitely going to want that for these games. Yeah, if it's just Clan Blitz, be best for just 50%. Alright, cool. Alright, jump in. If people want to play along, I can open up a room now and have people just join in. Otherwise, I can just go in with solo queue. I don't know how people are feeling on that one. I know earlier when I was playing the M2R that Ethan said you were going to want to try this, so imagine you were probably getting a room when you're done with your game. But I can open it up now, it's not a big deal. Gives me a moment to even get a feel for this. And remember what my slosher build was, because again, it's been a hot minute. This will tell me what weapons will work in this mode too, just playing this for a bit. I feel like I got a little much. If anything, maybe I want a different shirt. That has, I think it was this, yes. This was the setup I had. So it's special charge with a special save, and then 2 special power. Having the main as special power I think was a little overkill for the setup. So I think this is exactly what I used. This is what I use for NZAP. Any tactical weapon specifically, I'll use this. I don't know if you're still in chat, Matt. Do you want in on this yourself? Or are you gonna sit out? I saw like you're on Switch before. I wasn't sure what you were doing. Mind you, these games are gonna be kind of long because it's Clan Blitz. Because Clan Blitz always takes a hot minute to actually get through. These are not short games. They usually go the full 5 minutes. Also, while we're doing this too, I do want to ask chat, because it's probably going to happen tomorrow. Literally probably around the time I'm getting ready to sit down and record this. We got a Splatfest happening next week, and let me pull the theme up again exactly, because it's about food. I just want to get the exact theming of it before I say it. Yeah, here it is. What could you eat every day if you had to pick one? And the choices are bread, rice, or pasta. I'm curious to see what people's take on that would be. I personally go rice because the other two are full of carbs and rice goes for basically everything. But that's just me. I know a lot of people are very partial to pasta because there's a lot of different dishes you can make with pasta as well. You got spaghetti, you got mac and cheese, you got like you can put in other dishes like chili and such. So it's the one I know you can use more of, and then bread goes to everything, but there's only so much you can do with bread. You toast it, you sandwich it, you eat it, that's about it. Yeah, I figured like now we're in the Splatoon time. It's a good time to talk about that upcoming Splatfest for next week. It's the penultimate one though, when you really want to break it down, because the next one we've already gotten the theme on. It's Grandfest, which I would presume is the final new Splatfest in the game. And it's gonna happen in September. And that's gonna be a very big deal. Whole new area we can get to play around with, because they'll look like a whole new stage for the concert. Not to mention that we have new music for it and everything. It's going to be a big deal, but it's going to be basically a send-off for the said event. Because you know, after that, if Splatfest continue, they're going to be repeat themes. It's not going to be brand new themes. The Grandfest has got to be the end of the said events. Now, match win the overtime, yeah, that's about right. Because again, these are long games. It's hard for anyone to score, and even if you do, maybe only by a few points. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our first game. Yeah, I think in between I might do a poll in the chat itself for the Splatfest theme so I get an idea of what people think. I think it'd be easier to just do it as a poll. Is that a normal Tri-Slosher or Tri-Slosher with Nouveau we got? Oh, we're gonna all see a lot of blobs. Okay, that's normal. So I'm the only one with Tacticooler. Cool. What the? Oh, that was the blob shot. I felt something hit me and I didn't see it. Sorry. Okay, you are in chat. I was asking you before, Matt, if you wanted in on this or if you wanted to just watch or something. Because at this point, I opened up the room to all mutuals. We just started. Oh, there's someone there. Sick. Okay, no, that's fine, Matt. You're good. You take your time. When you're ready, I'll open up a comm for you. For that. Actually, you want to watch the set. Okay, no, that's fine. I was like, wait, what? I want to play, but wait a minute. Oh, God. Yep, of course, it's all targeted on me. Even though I have done nothing to you. I literally just got here. Also, I just realized the volume might be off on this one. Because I just realized it was set to the thing from... It wasn't the last stream, because it's a whole different layout. So I apologize if it's a little loud at the moment. I just saw it's at 8 dB. I usually have this set to 12. So it's going to be a little louder than normal. But I'll fix it. I think maybe one of the next times I die. Okay, that's third barrier. Cool. Okay, I can do it now. I'm gonna just lower that. And 12.3 is close enough. It's not straight right now. That's fine. I mean, it's been a long day for you, so I can imagine that's probably just exhaustion kicking in. That's fair. Oh, behind me. Got him. Nice. We got a clam. They also got one. Just gonna leave that there. That's perfectly fine. I'm just taking this out. I don't want to go in there yet by myself. And I had a feeling that would happen. Pay attention back here, teammate. Good. Going for it. Oh my gosh. Wait, the blob got me on that one? I didn't think the blob was even hitting me. That's the thing. You don't know with blobs because their shots go literally everywhere. So I can't tell if I'm getting hit by a blobbler or if it's just skipping me. Hang on, Ethan. Here. Oh, sorry. I was trying to give you this one. I can't do a single clam. There you go. Single clam hard. Alright, at least I got my drink, so I can get back immediately. That's enough? Just enough. Oh crap, the blob. I seen the shots, but I didn't know if I could move around or not. Okay, we did pick up the pity, so that's not good if we can't keep it. Okay, cool. White, let's go. Someone jump to me. Okay, they were going the other way. That's fine. That's actually better. Man, taking the lead the last 5 seconds. Let's go. They will keep overtime for this, though. But as soon as you put a clam in there, it just shuts it down. Which is funny, because we're the one opening the basket. So we initiate overtime for them by keeping the game playing, and then we ended it for them as well as fast as we let them have the overtime. That is kind of funny. All right, let me see if I can make a poll here. Because I want to mention the Splatfest thing. I want to get people's idea on this. Manage poll. Yes, create a new. I've never used the polls on Twitch, so this will be a first for me. Oh, I got 2 things. What do we got? Swim and run. That's kind of convenient. All right, I'm going to set the duration on this. I'll set it for, well, the max I can do is 10 minutes. I'm going to do 5 minutes. I think that'd be enough time. All right, I just opened up a poll here for people in Twitch chat. This is for the next Splatfest theme. What could you eat every day? I'm going to not vote in this because why? I'm the streamer. I shouldn't be allowed to. It'll run for 5 minutes, so it should be enough time as this game is going. If we end it especially early, that'll also help people. I think that's probably, I gotta remember to do that more often when I'm like, hey, what do you guys think of this or that? It's like, use the polls. That's the whole purpose of the poll system on Twitch. Use that instead of just having people type it. Unless it's a situation where it's a pretty straightforward answer. You got 3 things, I think it makes sense. Poll. Just use poll. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a feeling the Slosher gets me on that one. They're just getting all the clams. Holy crap. Where are you? There you are. I'm like, I see the clam, I don't see the person. I want to get back to my team, because I want to put down this. Oh my gosh. I was literally ready to jump too, and that would have saved me, because I had super jump timing. Oh god. Seeing so far the general consensus, I'm seeing the poll too, based on the votes. It looks like right now, a lot of people are leaning a lot towards the rice pick, which I don't know if I influenced that by actually giving my 2 cents in the beginning, but that is my pick, personally, as well. Just saying. I just feel like it goes with pretty much any meal, personally. You can do a lot with rice. You can do a lot with pasta, too. Don't get me wrong on that one. I think of the 3 picks, bread's the one. If I was trying to cook with or make meals, it's like... I think I'm limited by that one a little bit more compared to the other options given. Those are not worth it. I mean, mind you, at this point, we're just fighting for our life. If we get this game, it is going to be the biggest push of a lifetime. Because 5, that's a massive score deficit to our E. It's a little much. Low to reach. The only problem with trying Slosher is the range is a little short. So I gotta be able to get someone to hit them with this. You know, that really doesn't help right now when we don't have their barrier to hit. It's just a waiting game now. And now they're all back on the map by the time we can get to their barrier. So that didn't really help getting the wipe out there. It was just really bad timing. God, nope. Got it. Nope. I can't move. They need just one clam. They got the big one. That's insult to injury, but I figured that would happen. That was pretty much determined after, like, the first minute to be the opposing side, so I'm not surprised. Fine with that. If that's a game I know we're losing right away, it's probably for the better. We lose via knockout just to get out of it faster. Because the Clam Blitz is the longest mode of the 4 ranked. I'm shocked that we have a Clam Blitz challenge to begin with, because there's only been a very small handful of these, if you don't count monthlies. They have not done Clam Blitz much at all. And that's perfect timing. The poll just ended as soon as the game ended. You know how to time them. So, yeah, it looks like Rice is going to be our pick from what I'm seeing here, as everyone's leaning more towards Rice. Which, that works for me, because that was my pick to begin with. We're going on Team Fry because we fry the rice. That's right. We know how to thematically pick. I wasn't even paying attention to mode, like, maps, because I've been seeing so much Humpback, I forgot what the other one was. Oh, it's Inkblot, okay. Maybe we'll go there eventually. Not right now, though. Dude, I haven't had Chinese food in a hot minute. I can't remember the last time I had it, it's been years. That kind of sounds good now, too. I don't like a lot of the stuff they would serve, but also, I do like certain things. a lot of the, that's what we're talking about rice. It's a lot of the meals that have rice in it. I really do like. You may notice anytime we talk about food, I'm a very boring man. This is true. I am very boring. You would hate to see me vlog. It'd just be the same thing every day if it was a daily. There's a reason why I don't. Fun fact, I actually considered doing that when I first started making YouTube videos back in 2011. I was even gonna make a standalone channel for it. I still haven't. I haven't done a single thing with it because I'm a very boring individual. I could not find anything to film. So I just dropped it fast. Never saw the light of day for a reason. I envy anyone that can keep up with that kind of a thing, because finding stuff to film that's unique is hard. I kind of want to play Dread on this. Dread Ringer would be good as well. I just wanted to play something with the Tatty first. Because it's really good for this mode to have Tatty Cooler. And so far, I've noticed every game we had, I'm always the one that has it. No other teammate has the Tri-Slosher. Well, specifically the oh, we saw Vanilla. It's kind of interesting so far. I thought this one would be picked more. But so far, it's been a lot of normal Sloshers, which I expect too. And there's also a lot of sloshing machines, but that makes sense, because Machine is also a really strong one. Like, I like Machine as well. Plus, we're seeing more of the vanilla one being used here, which I haven't seen in a hot minute. That one's using the one with Trizuka, because it's Trizuka. Enough said. Oh, behind me. Got him right as the re-popped. Good. Cool. Get you. Nice. Funny, if I had a clam. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here. Here. Take it. Take it. We need. Yeah, thank you. I was like, I'm trying to hit the guy with 7. He keeps like going all around. It's like, stay still. Stay still. I'm trying to help. See, I'm one of the few people in solo queue that know to pass clams. So, I'm gonna pass you a clam. If you see my name pop up in the lobby, you'll want to stick by me, because I will pass you a clam. I know how to play this mode, I think. Oh man, I couldn't get one of them. That was a good push in, but I didn't have any advantage. Do we even have a big clam? Okay, we got a big clam. That's enough to start overtime, but that's only 15 seconds. So we gotta move. If we don't get in the basket in that 15, we're done. And they got one too. If they get that in, and there it is. It looks like the only person that could have fought it was the one with the clam, so that was kind of an unfortunate situation. It's pretty much you go for objective or you have to defend. It's a bad choice to make in the end. I'm gonna swap the Dread Ringer because I really want to play that for this too. So I'm already forming in my head which buckets to use for this. It'd be Standard Slosher, Tri-Slosher Nouveau, Dread Ringer, Sloshing Machine. I'm thinking the vanilla one because I don't really get to use that much. And then I'd probably go Explosher to show them all because that's it, right? No, it's also Blob. Okay, it'd be either Explosher or Blob for the 5th one. Not sure yet. Hang on, no, where am I going? This, I think I wanted a main save. Wait a minute, hang on. I gotta go fast, because I'm trying to remember what was my Dread build. I think it was this. It may look weird, because it kind of is, but this really works for Dread Ringer. I might need more main saving on here, though. One sub may not be enough. But that power, though, that's definitely enough. Is there any other map but Hump? Because that's all we get. Just Humpback. I think they missed the memo. Hump Day was yesterday. It's Thursday. I've been really off this week for no reason. I thought yesterday was the 1st, and today was the 2nd. Yesterday was the final day of July. I kept on forgetting that for whatever reason. I don't know why. Just mixing up the June with the July schedule, I guess. It feels like for me, July kind of flew by, but it's been a very busy month. Like, I've been working on so much behind the scenes, getting a lot done. So, I've just been kind of blending it together, I guess, for that. Nice. Don't like using this here, but there's too much going on. And it's a good time to use it, because someone just popped the Trizuka as I killed them. Yeah, today's the 1st of August. That's why I was like, I think I work today. Yeah, I gotta go to work today. And then I didn't go to work today, because like, oh no, it's tomorrow. Kept on mixing up my days. Because I kind of forgot the 31st existed in July. I guess based on that realization, I'm glad I'm not the only one who did that. I had a feeling. Got him. So many clams over here too, wow. Oh crap. Man, the Standard Sloshers just got like the perfect 2-shot. Nice. Excuse me. Don't mind me, just take out the whole squad. Yeah, come on over. That was a good push. Not only did that get us the lead, but we pretty much took them all out before we even had a chance to get to the basket. That's cool. I did like 3 different kills at once there. I was not expecting to get a triple. That's why I swapped to this weapon, because it is pretty powerful. Like, it might only do 90 damage when you hit someone with both of the sloshes from one attack. But that's a lot, because you can combo off of that pretty easily. If anyone takes any damage at all, I can one-shot them if I hit both sloshes. Okay, they're just going back to base. Yes. Give it up. Pushed him back. The guy's name is accurate. He was trying. There you go. Teammate! Have a clam. 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 There you go. One shot off. Wow, did that... I think that splashdown killed 3 people. Triple splashdown for a triple kill. He stops her. They just need 2 clams and they win. Wow, this is gonna be a really bad push for us. We have 20 seconds. Oh my god, they got to 1. How did they get to 1? We need to now literally knock it out. Like, we have to get every clam imaginable in their basket. And it has to be in overtime because we're at the 10-second mark. I think it's safe to say we just lost because we are literally not having enough time for this. And we need that clam collected. Unfortunately, our teammate had to go Kraken. Get it, get it, get it. I'm the only one who can pursue the game, and unfortunately there's too much going on. Dude, that's not even a cool taunt anymore. That's so 2015. That's boring. When you squid bag someone, that's just boring. That push they made with that triple splashdown basically guaranteed them that win, because they killed pretty much anyone who had any chance at stopping them. I thought I was not going to get hit because I was far enough away. They might have had some special power on it because I think the radius was a little bigger than it looked. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to their build after I got killed. I probably should have. So, 1 for 3. Doing great. Don't know about this one, Chief. Power may be booty. Depends. We'll see. Still got more games. Because after this, we'll get our initial power. That doesn't really mean much. We can build it up. I want to play at least until I get the token. That'd be good. And that's 5 wins, so 4 to go. It's gonna take a little bit, but we'll push them. Finally, a new map. Thank you. I also forgot to change my banner back after Summerfest. I still have the Summerfest banner on. I kind of want to change that. Okay. Why did everyone retreat into their spawners, and why did I take a hot minute to come out of mine to start the game? What's going on? I've never seen that before. Is my ping higher for whatever reason? Because that shouldn't have happened. The only thing I can think of is me being the problem with latency. And I am looking and, yeah, dropped 0 frames in the past 4 hours. So it definitely isn't my connection. That's confusing. I have noticed other people's connections being weird at times, so I was wondering about that. I'm gonna hit the button. That may not actually be a highlight, but I don't want to watch that back later and see what happened. Okay, I hit the blob a little bit, so I did something, I guess. I think I got 2 blobs up there, so it's just nothing but bubbles. Oh my gosh. Oh, at least I got someone with the suction. It's brave, someone's using Dread Ringer D. Okay, there is something going on here. That took a while for that basket to open, which that's weird, because I heard the clam go in, and it should have instantly popped the basket. But instead, it took like another second or so. Something's going on here. Alright, reset the timer at least. Yeah, what is happening? That basket is taking forever to open. I think I might want to reset my console after this, because something's weird. It shouldn't lag this much. I know this game is known for weird latency, but this is ridiculous. I don't want it right now, because I'm trying to be stealthy. My gosh, what was that? Dragon Ranger. Yeah, that makes sense with how that shot was arced. Oh, don't grab the pity. Come on. You don't grab the pity until we're about ready to make entry into the enemy base. We're all dead. People do that a lot, I notice, in Clan Blitz. They'll grab the pity too early, and then it's wasted. Because it doesn't despawn if you just let it sit there. But it will if it's somewhere else on the map after you die. So if you grab the pity too early, then it just is wasted. I noticed that a lot in solo queue. Like, a lot of people do this. I really want to use special. I just don't know if this would be a good time. We're gonna try it. Dude, you serious? The moment I got to their basket, too. This seriously, like there's something going on with this latency though, because these baskets are taking forever to open. It's been a while since I reset my system, so I need to anyways to kind of fix up other quirks that the Switch has. Resetting it once in a while helps with gyro aiming. Why? It literally screwed me up. I threw the clam at the closed basket when it opened. Come on. What is this stupid latency? Is someone else in this room playing on like dial-up from 20 years ago or something? Like, what is happening? This is the most cursed game because there's so much weird latency. What is this? They were supposed to have fixed things with Clam Blitz in this mid-season patch. The basket's supposed to not be eating clams really anymore. And yet I'm having whatever this is. Come on. I missed. And it's up there. No. Sorry. I kind of screwed it up. I'm the reason we lost. I threw the clam too early, anticipating I was gonna die. So I'm trying to rush in, throw the clam as fast as I can. But at the same time, try to get closer, and I wasn't close enough. I was off by like maybe 2 inches. It was literally that close. My bad. If I made that shot, we would have won. That's the worst part. Alright, I'm gonna pause after this one because I don't know what's going on, but this latency is unplayable. If the baskets are literally not opening, I have to fix this if it's on my side. Because I'm not playing the rest of this with that problem. That's just not gonna happen. So I'm gonna do a console reset. So I'm gonna hit stop. I'm gonna reset the Switch now. Gonna do a full-on reboot. I'm not even doing the reboot option. I'm doing a hard boot. Gonna just let the capacitors drain and then turn it back on because I don't trust this. after what just happened there, that's the biggest what the heck moment I've had in Clam Blitz in years. The last time I had something like that was when it first released in Splatoon 2 and the game crashed. I don't know if anyone remembers that glitch specifically I'm talking about. I do have a clip of it on my channel here. Let me see if I can find the clip while we're waiting. Because I gotta wait for my system to warm up before I even boot the game anyways. It should have been one of my more viewed clips for Splatoon 2, so it shouldn't be hard to find. That's Splatoon 1. No. Give me 2. Yeah, here we go. The crash. It's gonna look like crap, but that's Twitch bitrate for you. Yeah, oh my god, this is so chunky. This is when I streamed in 720p at 2.5 upload. Because before my internet got more bandwidth, and also before enhanced broadcasting was a thing and quality options came to anyone at all, that wasn't a partner. So it's gonna look like poop. There's only so much I can do, though. Alright, where is... browser? Yeah, there you go. So, if anyone was around when Splatoon 2 first got Clam Blitz, this is the glitch in question. This happened to me literally like the first week or two, something like that, of the mode being available. They quickly patched this out. Apologize for my audio, though. It's going to be a little loud. What just... Huh? I've never seen this before. The game just crashed. Oh, this is a great start. This is a great start. Yeah, so that was the clip in question. The game flat out, when it first got released, Clam Blitz just didn't work correctly. Like, it just, there were times you just picked up a clam and then it just died. No one knows why it was that busted on launch. But of course, it's a very Nintendo move to release something that crashes immediately. Yeah, that really only happened during that era, Splatoon 2. That was quickly fixed. Thankfully. Like, I don't even know if I can find the time span on this, because it's that old of a clip. It was 5 years ago, yeah, so this is right when it came out. I don't know what version that is, though, because I don't have that VOD specifically anymore. This was before I had the VOD channel actually saved a lot of my VODs, because how I used to handle the VOD situation was just, if it was a main playthrough, I would save it. But if it was a one-off thing, like me just playing a multiplayer game for fun, nuke it. Because I didn't have the hard drive space. Mind you, I still kind of don't. Like, I do and I don't. I just bought 2 8TB drives, so yes, I have the space. But I also don't have the space, so that makes sense. Streams take up a lot. Like, every stream that I do... Like, let me tell you what the Twilight Princess Rando stream is for its file size. This is... Mind you, I am compressing this down a little bit, so it is somewhat better than you would think. But that VOD, at 8 megabit per second, so it's slightly higher than what I'm streaming to Twitch, so it looks slightly better. That, for about a 5-hour video, is 18 gigs. Now you see why I said I kind of don't have the space. Within a year, I fill a terabyte up with just live stream VODs. That's why I'm getting to a point where I'm not sure if I want to keep the full VOD itself anymore, locally, because it's starting to become a little too impossible. I'm needing, at this point, to buy a bunch of drives and just make an ass. Whether it be get an off-the-shelf one or just build one myself, because I have old computers lying around that could probably be repurposed. And I wouldn't mind having an AS. I would love to have it. It's just the hard drive prices, man. They're expensive. Like, to get the large capacity things, you're spending a lot of money per drive. Like, the price per gig has come down a lot over the years, but still, like 8 terabytes alone, that's like $140 just for one. Now, if you need a couple, because you want to have redundancy of one die, so you want an extra. And then probably a cold spare, so that's another extra at that point. So, let's just say on a simple system, you're going to want to have 4. Do the math on that one. That's kind of expensive. I'm not even doing the math in my head right now, because I'm busy with Splatoon. I'm going to round it to 150, because that'd be easier to do math real fast, because of taxes and all that. It'd be easier to multiply that by 4. So that is $600 for just 4 hard drives. That's why getting a NAS setup is really expensive when you go all in. Getting the actual device to run the drives is not that expensive. You can spend maybe like $200-300 on one, be fine. It's the hard drives. The hard drives alone is what's gonna really eat up your money. Especially if you need a lot of storage. I'd rather just like store all the big things that I do, like the actual full-on video production, the raw footage. Now with the VOD channel, I don't mind actually if I don't keep the full-on releases anymore for myself. Because all the stuff's going there now for live streams. And I know a lot of people do the same thing. Some people will keep all their stuff local, some people won't because it's just too much. And it's very understandable why on that one. It is too much. Dang it. I didn't have enough time to get my second slosh out. I would have killed him. I mean, look, I got the assist, so that's how close it was. Oh, I actually got someone with that. Nice. See, that's why I have some of that special power on, because that extended the range enough of my reef slider. Come on, come on, go, go, go. Oh, you're so close, Ethan. I've seen how close you were. I'm not jumping, that's suicide. Nice combo. See, that's why it's good to have a bomb with this kit, and that's why I don't like Dreadringer D. No bomb makes Dreadringer much harder to use. Like, what are you gonna do with point sensor and a Dreadringer, man? There's only so much you can do with that. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. Very back and forth game so far because no one scored anything on either side. We were close. The air team hasn't gotten that close yet. Oh my gosh. It's a really bad spot to be in, but at least they survived. Throw that. Oh, come on. That's like the last pixel of the grates. If anyone tries to go for it. Didn't have time anyways. Walk into it, walk into it, walk. Oh. I was hoping they weren't paying attention. Walk straight back in the suction. Two right on top of that clam. Really does show that's a bloodbath. One slosh. Now they're probably back up to full health. Dude, I was literally about ready to jump. That's why I was in the menu. I can come back. I almost have my special. Perfect. Even though it's just parked here, I'm fine with that. That might have actually been better for my sake. Man, we're so close. This is going to be an overtime win. Either side is going to have to win it from overtime now. And if nobody scores, overtime's going to last until someone does, or for like 2.5 minutes. But they got Kraken. They can't do Kraken cheese anymore. That's been patched out. Got him. Okay, good. I'm going to guard this clam. I'm going to wait because I think someone's coming. Yep, there they go. Got another one. We got one. Come on, don't pay attention. Let's go. They weren't paying attention. Perfect. Yeah, it was a really back and forth game. Very low scoring one, but honestly, that's kind of how it goes sometimes in Clamplets, and I'm fine with that. Dick. Yeah, it is hard to keep your special in this, that's fair. I kind of do that a lot too, but anytime I saw the tactical were available, that's why I just held my special. Because I knew, well, if I die, doesn't matter, because I'll get it right back. I don't think I have enough time to do with this game. I was kind of wanting to show something. Yeah, definitely not anymore, because the game's starting. I'm going to want to show something here, but I'll do it in between games. I had to set up something specifically to do this. But I kind of want to talk about that hard drive thing again a little bit, but I'll do it in between games. I will say, these ones I replaced are better than what I used in the past, which is funny, because it's technically a downgrade. They're technically slower drives on paper, but in practice, it, at least for me, hasn't seemed like it's been slower at all. So, take those. I don't care at that point. To be fair, it's a hard drive. It's only gonna go so fast. So I don't care if it's a slower speed because it's a hard drive. It's never gonna be a fast drive. That's just how hard drives work. Please. Yes! That's what I was hoping for. That was the perfect corner shot. I was wanting it to bounce on the basket, because then I can immediately grab the clam. That was perfect. I've never done a play like that before. That was funny. The opposing side is mad. They didn't realize how janky clamplets can really be. Nice. Nice, got the other one. Let's go. Yeah, if anyone come over here. We have like no clams. That's, yeah, that would help. I'm gonna throw mine out because we need more on the map. Nice. My bomb comboed. We need clams. Like, we're doing great here. We have no clam supply. There's like nothing on the map though. That's a problem. Like, we painted this whole area out, but we've gotten all the ones that are spawning. Yo, I didn't even realize that block was there. I think that was in one of the last updates. Now you can get to the other side pretty easily. Nice. No wall, no! I could have killed him. That is the worst part. I could have got this dude, but I got clipped on the wall. And there goes my cool play from earlier, down the toilet. All right, let's make another cool play. Nice whiff. Wait, did we already pick up the pity? Why? I'll ask that every time it immediately spawns. Why? Pro tip, because I saw who did it. Never pick up the pity. until the other side has basically no one left on the field, never pick it up. You want to always leave it at base. You pick up the pity when you can super jump to someone, or you can make a rush in. But you never want to pick it up prematurely, because it will be wasted. It will never despawn if you leave it back at base. The only time you pick it up at that point is if you have a second pity on the way, because I think it will despawn the first one. Oh, I clipped him. Nice. I lived. I lived twice. Okay, now we want clams. There was like no clams. Why is it every time we get the wipe, there's no clams? Here, have my clams. I don't think that's enough of clearance. Mind you, we do have the lead, so if we just want to play defensive right now, it's fine. Ah, I just saw that miss. That's a fortunate situation. It just happens. Oh, it happened twice. Yeah, teammate, you may wanna run. Okay, yeah, another lead change because it's literally just 20 points every time. I don't see any clams though. Never mind. There's the clams. I didn't see them on this guy coming in. Should have stayed down below. Man, rip. Now's like the cool play too. That sucks. We can still get into it overtime, but we have to do a big push. But we're only gonna have that 15 seconds. So now we're gonna want to be very careful. I'm gonna have to grab it because we don't have much time. I have to move. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered, buddy. We didn't have time. I was counting in my head, and it's like we have 5 seconds. If I go now, I still wouldn't have had enough time. Man, close one too. Alright, I'm gonna hit pause on this one because I don't think I'll have enough time doing this if I let the queue happen. So it'll keep the room open. It's just gonna pause the actual matchmaking, which will be fine because that'll give me a chance to actually show what I'm wanting to show and talk about it. Oh, I just want to see one thing. Okay, I do have that. I want to apply another thing. Yeah, let me hit pause for a second. I want to add this other filter real quick before we do anything else. That up. I might want it. So let me mute my... Oh, muted too early. Let me mute myself here so I can activate this camera. Okay. Yeah, you can hear me. Cool. All right. So, I don't know how well it's going to come across, but that's why I need to have the audio on this camera. Because I want to put this right next to this tower and see if you can hear a drive. You're probably going to hear nothing. And that's good. Because this stupid thing wouldn't shut up. That's the one I had to take out, because this thing's loud. If I turn this on, you might actually hear it. I don't know how well that comes across on this little phone mic. Let me turn this off. This is a hard drive bay I had to get, or a docking station, I should say. Because I have this little 3.5-inch thing that also plugs in hard drives, but that's a pain to swap out when you have so many to deal with now. So I had to get a docking station. That's new in the setup. And now I can just take a hard drive like this, just drop it in, use it when I want, take it out when I'm done. Basically using this like an external. And you can see I got so many. This is the one I want to throw out a window. This is the one that caused me to go down this rabbit hole. You shouldn't have died. You're still new. Just barely out of warranty. That's the worst part. Alright, going back to good mic now. I don't know how well any of that came across on the microphone. I'll have to listen back and post. But you shouldn't have heard anything from the actual tower. I would open it up to do a better example, but there's really no need. I put my ear against those hard drives and you cannot hear them. They're very quiet. And it's the same thing. They're 8 terabytes. So big capacity. The only difference is they spin a little slower, but in my experience, it's the same read-write speed, so it doesn't really change anything. So let me resume the game so we get the queue going back again. Yeah, I had to write on that one specifically. It's bad because I have 2 of those in the same exact model. One's in a different computer, but I plugged it in and it gave me errors. So I want to make sure that's the one I know for a fact is bad. I want to take it apart and kind of just rip its guts out and then properly destroy it. I need the proper screwdriver bits for that though. I don't think I have bits for a hard drive, but I kind of want to do that before I chuck it. But that other one, that one you saw in the docking station, that's good. That's a 5 terabyte. It has all my raw footage for this game on it. And it's like 3 terabytes worth of raw footage. That's what happens with 2 years of Splatoon. But that drive is basically full at this point. So when that 8 terabyte died, it was really bad timing because I started to use that for the same purpose. And it just kind of puffed up its smoke at a very bad time. And unfortunately, I was wanting to buy hard drives on Prime Day sale, but what's a Prime Day sale? Nothing's on sale. Let's not kid ourselves here. The stuff that's on sale, it's not very much. The things that are on sale, not really much of a savings half the time. These drives became on, like, not on sale, but discounted after Prime Day by literally a week. I'm like, wow, that is kind of funny that now I can buy them after the sale period for cheaper. You guys really don't know how to market sales. No hard drive, like no storage at all I was looking at. SSDs, hard drives, none of it was on sale outside of like some USB sticks. That's it. Which, mind you, I need to get some new USB flash drives. Like, I had to get these. This is a 64 gig USB 3 drive. I needed that because I was needing some new USB boot media for like Windows installs and such. I got like a 5-pack for 20 bucks, so it's like really good price per gig. And that's like really the only thing I got for myself that day outside of like a thermometer. I think I talked about that last time I streamed, like not last week, the week before, when Prime Day actually happened. I was eyeing some other things, but none of it was on sale, which was really annoying. Man, I guess the worst case scenario there is just you save your money. Oh no. Whatever shall you do by saving money? Being responsible adult and all that. Now you're heading to bed. Well, thanks for stopping by tonight, Matt. And you have a good rest of your night and hopefully a good day at work tomorrow. Whoop. Miss. Yeah, that's right. I got 2 of them. That's right. No lead change for you. See the 4th one. Give me that quad. You're here somewhere. I will find you, and I will splat you. That is a promise. There's my quad. Man, every time I try to jump off that wall, I get inked at the perfect time. We missed. Wow. Well, I mean, it's not really the end of the world when we have this big of a lead. Nice. That was them. Wow, they barely missed, too. How? I thought that would instantly kill you. It looked like the guy popped off of the ground when he landed. How did I not die? That is impressive. Sure. He was dead, and he still killed me. And I couldn't pick up his clams because of that. All right, yeah, A very Splatoon moment indeed. Wow, that random bomb throw. Ooh, the double booyah. That's a little scary. I'm devastating with this Dreadringer tonight. Oh, man. I'm awakening my inner Dreadringer main. I think I timed that just right. Yes, I did. All we need is just a few more clams, and that's a knockout. I don't know if we're going to get it, though, but it doesn't matter, because that's a huge lead. Yeah, we're literally off by 1 clam, so I'm not going to get the knockout, but that's basically knockout territory, so good luck, guys. This opposing side's not going to have an easy time. In fact, I think, Ethan, if you get that in there, that is a knockout. I want to try to get that in there now. Yo, let's go. We win the game. Let's go. That's instant win. We got it. How much did I destroy that game? I felt like I got a lot of kills. I'm really curious about that KD. Because that was a lot. I mean, I'm overall splatter, which I kind of figured. I felt like I was getting most of the kills. I'm just curious to see how much. 22, yeah, that felt like a high kill game for me. That was good. And that's a new high score, too, for the challenge power. Sick. And they, the other, I didn't even notice that Dreadringer DC by the end. Coward. Couldn't even finish it out. He didn't appreciate that I was the superior Dreadringer pick because I actually have a bomb and you have that little funny little structure to put everywhere. What do they call it again? The squid beacon? Were you even a squid? I can't check. Because the name is very ironic when you're playing as an Octoling. Yeah, launched through the footballs in the basket. Okay, so you were the one mainly popping up with the basket then, if that's the case, which that's good. I was mainly trying to get the basket opened up to people. And I saw one of those attempts that I was doing that. You were right behind me, so that's really good. Oh, by the way, say bye-bye to the jackpot banner. Thank you. Thank you, Nintendo. They did a good. If you haven't heard the news, I'm going to give you the TLDR without going too far into it. Jackpot was not really filled with the best of people. They won the Nintendo World Championships, and then immediately afterwards, they were outed being, let's just say, the people with colorful language against people of the opposing races. I'll just put it that way. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. I'm just gonna put it that way. Respect everyone. Respect every single nationality and all that crap, right? Don't have hate speech. So they were outed as being this, oh god, this questionable set of people on the team. Pretty much every member on the team got banned from being in any Splatoon tournament going forward by the scene. So, what was it, a week or two ago? Nintendo announced that they're pretty much just wiping all of Jackpot from the World Championship. They invalidated their win, so I imagine the second place team now actually won the World Championship by that. They scrubbed all of the stuff about Jackpot from the Nintendo Versus stuff. So you can't even find the Jackpot games anymore from this latest Nintendo World Championships. They're all gone. And that banner, you cannot get it anymore. The news article for the banner has been taken down in all regions, and Nintendo said they are altering it. We don't know what altering means just yet, but the banner is going to be replaced if you already have it. It's going to be something different by the next patch. I don't know if that's going to happen soon, as like a hotfix patch, or if it's just going to be a thing for the next season patch. Because, mind you, we still have another month before the next major patch. They just did the mid-season patch like 2 weeks ago, something like that, and this was right before Nintendo issued this whole thing about the jackpot situation. So, yeah, a lot of people did not like that banner after what happened, because a lot of the people on that team being outed as essentially racists is not a good look, and that definitely was a weird situation. Kept on seeing that banner. It's not good. Don't call people any names. Do not use any slurs. Do not belittle people just because. Especially if you think you're better than them. That's a terrible mindset to have. I hate how we have to tell people this. But there are a lot of people that don't think this way and are just idiots. / very rude people. With his life. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, this way, if you can get over here. We need the clam. I passed one. Hopefully that's a indicator people know. I need 2 more. Well, there's 1. Kraken, I gotta retreat. Thank you. They know. I'm going into the Kraken. God, I didn't think it was there. I heard it. I thought it was more on my left, but it was in front of me. It was a miss. Okay, that resets the timer. That's okay. I have a chance. That's gone. At this point, I'm just fighting my life. Yeah, I wasn't sure how I wanted to handle talk about that jackpot situation. It's a very touchy thing, and also, I don't know how to put it without just being a little too harsh. That's the problem. I don't want to use their terminology. That's the big thing. What they call people, I don't even want to say what they call people. It was a really bad slur, essentially. Not the worst I've heard, but it's still bad. Very ancient term you never use to belittle someone of the opposing race. It was terrible. You don't do that. I never caught doing that as recently as like, what, 3 months ago or something like that, so very recent. A lot of them lied about the situation, said, no, we don't do that, and then they were caught doing it. I don't know, it was a very messy thing. That's why I don't want to talk about too much. That's the most I want to say, because the more I talk about it, the more I feel comfortable about it, too. I'm just glad to see Nintendo's doing something about it, and not just kind of being quiet about the whole situation. They're taking action. And invalidating their win was huge. I was not expecting them to go that route, and I'm glad they did. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It fell on top, and then it fell back. That's just insult. I could have put it in the basket if it didn't get stuck on the ledge up above. It's fine. Play defensive at this point. We got the win. I think I threw that on the actual Kraken itself. Cool. They didn't even have a clam, so no overtime. It would be so nice to see that World Championship banner and not have to think of bad thoughts. I swear, that's all I see now when I see the banner, is the controversy. And mind you, it shouldn't even be controversial to begin with, because people should have common sense and not call people bad names. But here we are. People still don't learn. After how many years? Why can't everybody get along and not hate for no reason? That's the most I'm gonna say. Like at this point, there's a lot of moments of the clip if you want to share that around, but yeah, that's the TLDR. How I feel about it. So I imagine a lot of people probably wondered that. I've been vague about that like a couple weeks ago on stream, without going more into detail about it. So that's pretty much like, now that there's actual like closure to the story, now I felt comfortable talking about it. Felt comfortable in quotes. I don't know how comfortable you can be about race, because that is a very touchy subject, especially when people are being hate about it. Yeah, you even heard a lot. That's saying a lot, Ethan. If you don't follow the competitive scene, you heard what happened, because that was one of the things that story extended outside of the competitive Splatoon scene because it was just that big of a deal. Doubly so when they literally, like, it was only a few days after the banner was added into Splatoon 3 itself. Then all this information came out about that team. And it's like, ooh, I don't know if I want to download this now. I downloaded it anyways because I knew something like this was probably going to happen. It was going to get deleted. I wanted to download it just to see what's going to happen. I have the banner. I've never used it once. I will never use it with this team on it. If it's changed to something else, sure. But I don't know what that's going to be. We won't know until it's actually changed. They're waiting at our basket. That's funny. Yeah, you're not getting that freebie, buddy. I know what you're doing. When everyone's over on our side destroying us, I might as well wait until I can destroy them. They noticed. Oh no. Heard that, so there's someone over here on my right. And that was over here on the left. Man, not enough time. What? Oh, the blob shot was the perfect shot. I got hit with all 4 of its attack power. Because I think that's a 4 shot, but if you get hit with like the direct line, then it's basically a 1. Nice. Nice. Let my teammates now get the rest of the clams. I'll let you guys take the rest. Go for it. They regret using those slurs? Yeah, I wonder why they regret those. Looking back out of the chat. Yeah, there were apologies that were made after they were caught doing this, and the apologies were pretty half-baked, to say the least. A lot of it sounded more like, we're sorry because we got caught kind of situation, not like, we're sorry because we didn't mean, you know, to be hateful. Now I'm going to learn from this lesson, never do it again. Like, they were saying in a way that's more your PR, we're sorry, essentially. And now after the fact, when they have their whole win, was it vindicated, I think it's the official term? When they lose their win entirely from this World Championship, now they're like, ooh, no, we should probably actually be sorry about this. Oh, we're getting banned from tournaments too from the scene. Oh, God. Yeah, we gotta really make a better statement. Like, they didn't do that at the right time. They waited until after they were caught, and then after all these consequences were just coming down the pipeline, which at that point, that's even worse. It tells me at that point you didn't learn anything, you're trying to cover your rear ends. That's literally what it's telling me. Damage has been done. Your reputations are ruined. I wouldn't be surprised if the team actually disbands because that's a major blowback to deal with. And no matter if you completely gut the team of those players and get new ones, the name alone is now soiled. So I wouldn't be surprised if the team has to disband and have to form under a new name. If anything, at least. If not, just completely disband and just stop existing. Because at this point, jackpot as it is, I wouldn't follow them, personally. Alright, we got our token, so I'm gonna hit pause. Because I want to see what I get. I'll play for a little bit more. I don't know how much more. Maybe I'll do the whole rotation, because it's only like 35 minutes left. Healthy base. Okay. That's very ironic after what we were just talking about. That, Yeah, we're a healthy base of people. Not the ones we were talking about, though. Maybe not them. Moving on. Yeah, see, agreed. Agreed theory. As soon as I saw the title, I'm like, oh, maybe it's a different party involved. Cause not this, not them. Oh crap! I realized if I want to wait for the results, that's all the way at 12:15, and that's technically almost an hour. I might just call it after the challenge itself is over and not wait the 15 minutes for the results. I'll just put the results in the VOD. I might just do that, because I do have work tomorrow, so I don't want to stay up forever just to show a results screen. That's a little much. Unless I had something I really was talking about, I had to continue that conversation, which I think, oh my god. Yeah, this is a fast score. That's funny. Unless I had something I was talking about that I could last for 15 minutes, but I think at that time, I probably won't be too tired. Plus, technically for my export's sake, the faster I end the stream, the less runtime it is, which means the less time it needs to export. Because I'm already exporting 2 VODs on top of this, so when you do the math on that, I mean, I'm in streaming now, it'll be like a little over 5 hours by the time it's done, maybe 5.5. Actually, yeah, no, it'll be 5.5, break it up. Close to 5.5 hours with the final video format. Okay, yeah. That's gonna take me like probably 2 hours, which is still pretty fast, mind you, but it's a lot of VOD. I remember back in the day, back in my day, before we had the hardware encoder on the video editing program, before they had hardware encoding support in anything, it took me however long the stream was to export the stream. So if that was a 4-hour stream, that's how long it takes to export the VOD. Those were dark days. Never again. Now, every stream is like 4 hours. It takes 1 hour to export. That alone is literally 3 times as fast. Just with raw math. Maybe slightly more. Depends. But it is so much better. I don't want to go back to those dark days where it took 4 hours for a 4-hour VOD. And that's just the export. That's not even compiling the final video file. That alone takes like another 30 minutes. I just remember basically I streamed one day and then I had to let my computer sit for the next just to get the VOD done, because by the time everything was said and done between the export and the upload, it was almost a full 12 hours. Because also, back in my day, when I was doing this to start, my upload was only 12. Now it's 24, so it's literally doubled. And that alone makes a massive difference with these big files. For VODs specifically, it's massive. A 4-hour stream would take like 2.5 hours, maybe a little over 2 hours, something like that. So it's not the end of the world. I could just let that go while working on other things. It's fine. But before, it would take, again, however long the video was. If that's a 4-hour VOD, yeah, it's about a 4-hour upload, roughly. It's bad. Need more clams. Just need 2. Oh, I was too busy trying to live and get clams. There's one over here. How to get these? Old baller strats coming in clutch. I still remember using the baller here in this in the same way back in Splatoon 2. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough for a lead change yet, but that's getting closer. Nice. I didn't think I was going to kill with a bomb, but that was good pressure. Okay, that'll give us a pity. Then if I get a clam, that's 2 big ones on the map. Good timing. I get this. Go in. Be careful where the clam goes. Got it. That's enough to at least tie us, so if we get 1 more clam in, we get the lead change. It doesn't matter what the size of the clam is, but we need a clam in there. Come on. Nah, barely. Barely. I saw someone get the clam as soon as the barrier was going up. That is so close. Dude, this is gonna be a long challenge video. Like, I'm already seeing it in my head. This is gonna probably be like 35 to 40 minutes. Just because it's clamblets. These games, man, it's rare for them to end up a knockout. We need a clam now. If I get this in, oh crap. Go, 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 go. Anyone say roadkill? My God, why were they all standing in front of me? I've never killed that many people by just running them over with the reef slider. Then I'm coming in like, beep, beep, and they don't see it coming? Like, there's a straight line in front of you, very clearly marked, and they're just standing there. We take those. Ah, man. That is legit one of the weirdest ways I've ever gotten a win. I'm just gonna say that much. Never have I ran over 3 people with Reef Slider before. You know what was funny? I was watching a video the other day. I think it was the Dreadringer one. Yeah, it was Dreadringer, so that's where it was used. I was watching, I haven't seen the full thing, I watched the rest of it. The tearing it up video from SRB2 dude of this game. He did a tearing up episode, which is just basically him playing with a certain weapon, and then he has challenges imposed on himself. One of his challenges was running over 3 people with a Reef Slider. If I was playing with that challenge right now, I would have got that, like, minute 1. Like, okay, check. Now what? Well, it was supposed to be harder. Because that challenge was lined up, like, do it within the course of this whole video. It's like a 30-minute video. Do it in 1 game. I might just actually watch the rest of that tonight. I'm winding down. That's a bad miss. Because there's no way that guy gets his clam now. Stuff like that's usually what I watch, like when I'm winding down for the night. Because then, if I don't want to finish it, I can always just turn the video off and resume it later. Because obviously if you're falling asleep, you may not finish every video you watch. I do that and I watch like some live streams. Even like specifically stream VODs specifically. Because then I can resume it at any time. God. And you know, speaking of that, can we talk about the new layout for the Twitch mobile app and how it's one of the worst mobile redesigns I've ever seen? It has some of the worst UI of any phone app in my entire life I've seen. It is terrible. What were they thinking? Oh God. It is so confusing. It is so bloated. And I think a lot of people have been agreeing with me so far because I made a tweet about that. And that tweet has already gotten like, what is it, like 20 likes in a day or something? Like normally my tweets don't get that many likes, but it's like a lot of people have agreed with that. Yeah, it's like, currently it's sitting at 24. It's like, all right, I think this is the general consensus. People think this is poop. Change it back. It is bad. I'll show it in between games if people haven't seen it. If you're fortunate enough to not have your Twitch app on your phone updated, because I think this works on both platforms, Android and iOS. I think they did on like the whole mobile front. But it's bad. They took an app that already has a lot of problems and had new ones to it. That is impressive. Like, I already barely watch any streams on my phone because I've always, like, for years, literally since, like, day 1 of using the Twitch mobile app. And mind you, this is, like, 10 years ago. I've had problems with the Twitch mobile app. Whether it be poor performance, having network issues with it, streams themselves just glitching out that I've never seen on desktop. Like, I've had problems with it for years, and it's always been a new problem. Now, take those set problems and stack it on top of a bad user interface. Like, how? No, fix the current stuff first, and then change the UI. Preferably to something that's not messy. It's fine. That's why I still have my special on standby. Had a feeling. Close. Yeah, even got the assist. I was that close. Minute 40. Still don't have any score on the board, but they haven't got anything since that initial push. It'll be one of those Glam Blitz games, I feel, where one push is going to pretty much be it until maybe the very end. Kind of want to reef slide in, but I don't think right now is a good time. Yeah, okay, I got immediately destroyed. If I re-slide it in right now, it wouldn't really do anything. That's the problem. Everyone's just kind of scattered throughout the map. Dude, how that hit me through the wall? I thought that was still gonna clip the wall, but I guess the Tri-Slosher was just high enough that it didn't matter anymore. I'm gonna die. I should have super jumped out of there because I would have had enough time. Alright, at this point, that pity still counts for overtime, so I'm gonna leave it. Oh god. Okay, good. I was worried they were gonna be able to push through, but we need that clam in their basket like yesterday. That's bad. We have no time. We gotta go. I'm gonna grab it. I gotta just jump. I have no choice. We have like no time. Oh god, I'm dead. Yep. I don't think that would have mattered anyways. Even if the splashdown didn't come out, I was dying from a net standard slosh, so that wouldn't have mattered. And even then, that was just to start the overtime push. That wouldn't have even guaranteed it, because we didn't have enough clams. We would have needed 2 big clams worth of points, and then more, probably. Oh wait, no, it was only about 2 big clams. It was at 62. 2 big clams would have scared it. Either way, that wasn't gonna happen. We need 1 more big clam worth of points. Yeah, here, let me, for people who have not seen the new mobile layout yet, in case you're one of the lucky ones, this is the mobile layout right now on the newer Twitch apps on phone. It is disgusting. This is what you see when you load it up. You got a doom scroll feed, and you can cycle it between the live streams themselves and the clips, so at least you can do that. But it's a doom scroll, and it's a mix of people you follow and other people you don't. Like, just last night, I got a political stream, and I don't follow anyone in the politics circle on Twitch. And I got like some rally. Like, great. And then if you do following, you get this mess where you can't sort it. So it's all like this confusing mess of the people you watch in no order whatsoever. It is, ugh. That used to be sorted, and now it's not sorted. Why? Like, why do we have to break things just to add new features? Like, come on. The old one was fine on layout. You added the doom scroll thing into the old layout, and it worked fine. So then what do? Get rid of the old layout for something worse. Why? You had it fine before. There's no reason for Twitch to have changed the app like that. It's too confusing for most people. I've heard the general consensus is just now people are having to sift through more menus just to use the app correctly. Whether it be to find new streams or to watch the ones that they're currently following. It's just, now there's more work involved to do any of it. And it didn't need to be that way. It wasn't that way before. That's what makes it so confusing why they even did this. It just made things worse for no reason. I'll just push new features that people don't even care about. And that's the worst part too. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Yeah, it's like the mobile YouTube short. Like, it's more specific from what a lot of people said. It's like the TikTok app already. I don't use TikTok, so I don't know how their app is, but I heard it's very similar. Where it's just this doom scroll setup. And that's pretty much what YouTube Shorts is trying to mimic if you use the Shorts tab. I don't recommend, just because you get the doom scroll stuff. I don't like doom scrolling personally. You're never going to find anything that's going to match your interests. It's just going to be a bunch of whatever. You're probably going to be sifting through more stuff than actually watching. But Twitch pretty much invented the same thing for their app for no reason. For the home screen. It's like, no, you don't do that. Having it as its own separate tab was fine, but putting it in there as the main thing, and now you gotta click a different button just to find your following list. It's not even the most obvious. I didn't see it right away when I first updated, because it's kind of blending in with the background, if you noticed. It's not great. It's bad. Still here. Cool. Yeah, I'll watch Twitch sometimes on my phone. I'll like say like I'm out and about, or maybe my internet's down for a moment at home because I'm like rebooting it or something. So I'll pull up Twitch on my phone just to check stuff. Like I'll use Twitch on my phone half the time to see if I have an internet connection. I'm not kidding, because I can load up something instantly that's live. Sometimes if I load up a video, it's pre-buffered if like the internet hiccups or something, so I can't tell if I have internet or not. Because it will buffer it, so it will keep the video in memory, and it'll play when I don't have internet connection. Because sometimes I might hiccup with like my mobile connection or something. So I'll use Twitch as the thing to test that, because even again, sometimes loading a web page, it could be cached. I could load it up even no internet. So I'll use a live stream for that, and Twitch has been my go-to thing for just testing that for years. But now it's more clunky to do because of this newer interface. No need for it. They died. I was gonna jump if that teammate was still alive. No, there's two of them there too. Yeah, most of the time if I'm watching Twitch, it's either on my computer when I'm doing stuff, or I'm watching on my TV. And I don't know how the Twitch app is on TV. I haven't used it in years because it's not officially supported on Roku's. That's my TV interface choice. I have a Roku TV. And Amazon removed that years ago for no good reason. They mainly just removed it because of competition. They wanted people to buy their Fire streaming boxes and sticks, so they just removed the Twitch app, the thing that like nobody on Roku's using. It made zero sense, but that's what they did, and it's been like that since. So I'm using some like unofficial Twitch app on my TV. I think it's called Stitch. That's the official name, and it's a pretty good app. The only problem I have is a little delayed. So you can't use the chat on there in live, like in real time, I should say. You try to use the chat, you're gonna be about 30 seconds behind. So your messages may come in a little delayed-ish. So if I'm actively chatting in a stream, I'll probably just leave. This is when I'll use the mobile app. I'll pull it up on my phone and just cast the phone screen to my TV. But now it's gonna be more of a pain to do that with this newer interface. It's kind of being clunkier. Oh man, I was trying to kill him before he got that clam. We need the overtime win now, which I think we can get. 41 minus 20. Oh no, we need a lot of points to get it. We can't just go. That sucks. I'm gonna grab it now. Okay, maybe a mistake to grab it now because I'm immediately dead. That thing disappears. Guys, get the clam. Good. All right. Well, now we have to make that push. Yeah, that's it. Teammate couldn't come. That's why I signaled jump, but or this way the jump, but There was no good opportunity. I saw the combat. That was pretty much a... Yeah, see, I can see you behind me too. That's the worst part. That was a losing situation no matter what. That was a good push. I think if I got my one slosh out there near the end, I could have took out the guy before he flew in the big clam and threw it in the basket. If I got that, it would have been great. I think our hard score probably is going to be the 16-19 tonight when I'm looking at it, because we have 14 minutes left, which with how long these games go, that's probably 2 at most. 3 if we're lucky, but I think it's going to probably be 2. I think we need to win both of those games and win it against high-powered teams. If we're matched with people lower than us, then we're going to get nothing. So I think 16-19 is probably going to be it. If I had to guess what that is before we had the results, I would say either it's not top 50 just yet, like maybe on the border, or it is top 50. I'm going to assume it's top 50 because a lot of people aren't the best at Clan Blitz. Like, let me look here real quick at my X rank power from last season. Because my power was kind of crap for clams, but it still plays a decent score compared to other modes. It would be under X ranking. I don't know if it can still tell me that's a problem. Past rankings. Yes. No, it's only telling other people. I'll see if I can pull it up somewhere else. Well, I have it on the hard drive, but I don't want to get up. It's on that. I don't even know what video. I haven't sorted my videos since side order. That was in February. I have this folder that's just called sort, like, videos to sort. And it's full of things back from March. And that's going with Splatfests, challenges, extra work, big run. It's a mess. I don't know where to look. I don't think I took a picture on the Switch. That's the only other place I would check. Ha! I saw that break. That's not... No, that's illegal. That's an illegal move. Flag switch. That clam shouldn't even exist. Yeah, mind you, yeah, going back to the power thing, 16-19 is not a bad score, given how we're just like going back and forth a lot in these games, and it's in a team setup, so I notice when we're playing teams, it's kind of harder to like climb the leaderboards. I notice I'll have bad games by myself, and I'll get like this 1800 power or something if I lose like 5 games in a row. But if we do the same as a team, I get like a 1400 maybe, if that. It's this weird scaling difference I noticed the more people you have on a team. So, given how it's a squad, I think 16-19 makes sense. That is a pretty good score given how we've been playing so far. Yo, you missed. Let's go. Like, literally, go. Leave. Go home. No clams on the field. That's the only problem. Like, I want to form one, but I can't because there's nothing here. The opposing side has 14. Sorry, 15, because I just formed a big clam. Okay. That Tri-Slosher Nouveau has a lot of lag. I don't know which one it is. There's 3 of them. I think it's the middle one. I think it's the middle Tri-Slosher. But it's the Rio player specifically if you see a name. Which you don't see until you get spotted. This is it. That's the one. That's the one. They're wearing like a blue hat. Stay away. Dude, is this enough for a big clam? Sure. Are we gonna get it in? Alright, so that's at least something. I think that's all we're gonna get for this push though, so we're gonna need another one. Dude, barely. You were barely far enough away for that bomb to clip you. If it clipped him, I think they would have got the kill. Problem is, we just have no clams. Every time there's an opening on the field, there's no clams on it. And then when there isn't an opening and all the opposing side is here, they got all the clams. Like, what are we supposed to do with clams? We're hoarding. Share. Okay, at least I got a kill, and it's with the laggiest player. Not the one I expected to DC. I expected the guy with the worst connection. Not the machine. Sure. Well, we might win overtime at this point. If we don't, this is not going to count as a loss. All right, we just need clams in the basket, and I can see... You're going to get it? Yeah, there you go. Good going, Ethan. I don't know why sloshing DC'd. The guy didn't seem to have lag to me, and they were winning. I don't know what happened there. It's kind of unfortunate for the opposing side. It's good for us. Sure. That's definitely not a rage quit. That's just someone's internet giving out. Yeah, I don't know what happened to you, buddy. It's a shame. You would have won the game if you stuck around. Oh, man. Good thing I don't have a third stream this week. That's next week. That's good. August for me is going to be kind of a slower month in terms of like other things behind the scenes, so that's going to help at least. Like, really, the biggest thing I'm worrying about is next week, just because that's going to be 3 streams in a row. Twilight Princess, the AM2R now, and Splatfest on Saturday. And I'm pretty far ahead on stuff behind the scenes, too, for YouTube videos, so that, thankfully, is a good thing, because now I can just take things at a more leisure pace. That's why, like, right now, I'm starting to do other things outside of just working on videos. I'm getting more stuff done around here, my own... Is that a drift? Yeah, it's a little bit of a drift, so I'm gonna want to put the controller down after I die or something. I'm getting, like, other things done around me, which is always nice. Getting to just kind of relax a little bit more. I kind of want to start playing up a game. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I was just so busy with some other stuff that needed my attention. And then today, I was just focused on getting ready for tonight's thing, because I knew I was gonna do an earlier stream to begin with. I figured, let's just start a little bit early, even by a few minutes, and that was a good call, because that gave us enough time for Metroid in the beginning. Because then it's like about 2 hours of this, 3 hours of Metroid. I think that's like a good, healthy balance. By the time we were done, it was more like 3.5. That was good timing. Although I am starting to forget to do the ad thing again on Twitch, which I shouldn't be doing. I want to make the viewing experience as good as possible for people coming in. I keep on forgetting to run a mid-roll in certain areas. I don't like Twitch having pre-roll ads at all. But, you know, it's the evil we deal with. And I tried their auto-scheduler. It's horrible. I don't want to do that for people. That's even worse. Run ads, we're not doing anything. Makes sense. If we weren't at the end of the stream, I would do it in between games, but I think there's not enough time to run even a 30-second. Because by the time I'm done, then, yeah, pre-rolls will be off for the rest of the stream, which will be like 10 minutes. Things you think has, you know, you have to think about as a streamer. I usually keep my dashboard open so I can see how long it's been for that timer. Mind you, I haven't had it open because I'm dealing with other things. Because right now, pre-rolls are on at -12. That's how you know it's broken again. Good old Twitch. Always breaking things, as I mentioned before, with the mobile layout crap. Nice. Can I get the triple? Eh, close enough. Cool. And see? Being a nice guy, giving my clams to my teammate made a difference, because that big clam we formed, I think that was the one that got the basket open. If not, the one that was formed helped us get the lead. So let's go. Ah! Take that! Basket's still open. Told you. I got the clam in there the moment it went up. That was the glitch they fixed in the mid-season patch. For literal years. It's been like, what, 5, 6 years? No, I think it's been about 6 years. When the basket goes up, it can eat a power clam. It's been like this since Splatoon 2. Since the beginning of Splatoon 2 with Clam Blitz. They now fixed it after 6 years. It is now finally a thing you don't have to deal with anymore. Now it seems like the basket actually gets the clam and recognizes it before just shutting out of nowhere. Nice. They thought they were gonna block me. No. No, I still got it in there. Can't block me. I really hope for good games like this tomorrow for the recording. This is really good. Mind you, I'm gonna be using an assortment of different buckets, so it's gonna make things a little harder. It'll be alright. I definitely know this is gonna be in the lineup. It might be the thing I end on at the rate I'm going with this. Like, it's the weapon I'm feeling the most comfortable with, so it makes sense to end on, because power's gonna start scaling up higher. Oh, please, please, please. No! Now we got overtime. Mind you, we will get a power clam, so that's gonna help. And it'll put us down to 39, I think. Yeah, it should be 39 when we throw it in. If I do my math correctly. Perfect. I didn't want that clam to go away, because we kind of need that push. I guess what I'm doing. Beep, beep. Ah, man, they got a... Oh, yeah, they got a team of them on me. The clam's down there. If you get it, teammate, you will secure the victory. No? Okay, I guess we lose. If they drop down, we would have won. Because that clam, if they swam straight off the ledge, they would have grabbed it, turned around, they threw it in. But Slosher Machine, I guess, was too worried about dying, which is fair. So, yeah, it looks like that's it. It is literally a minute to midnight. So I doubt it's going to be enough time to do another game. It's probably it now, if I look at a clock. I mean, that's going to be our last game regardless. Yeah, 5 seconds. That's fine. That was some good games tonight overall, though. Like, I was pretty happy with that. I want to see, do I have anything else on a roll I can do? I have a title. You know, we'll do one extra roll on the shell machine. Because I want to see what the title is. Oh, why not? I don't normally do this, but sure. I'm not gonna do the money method, no. No, no, no. We're gonna trade it in with one of these tokens. Heart thumping follower. Worth it was worth doing the roll. If you're enjoying the stream at home, please consider being a heart-thumping follower of the channel. You can't even say it with a straight face. You can't. My God. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and become a heart-thumping follower. Every heart-thumping follower is appreciated. That is definitely a clip. That will be used in the monthly highlight reel. I'll tell you that now. God, I'm glad I did the roll. I kind of want to use that, but also I don't know if that's going to actually make sense as a tag. I think that makes more sense as a clip to share online than to put as a splash tag. Because it's like, what does that mean when you go into a game with other players and just swap your tags to heart thumping follower? They're gonna be like, what the heck is going on here? It can be subliminal messaging saying, please follow this name online and become, if I can find it, heart thumping follower today. This will definitely confuse. You know what? I'm gonna use it for tomorrow's video. How about that? So next challenge video you see, I'll be a heart thumping follower because it's funny. How much more do I need in the catalog? I'm gonna get it before the end of the season. That's a guarantee. Because I will make sure of that. I just haven't been playing as much this past month. I played a lot in June, and then just kind of slowed down in July, outside the challenge stuff. So, 72, I have another 28 go. It's not that bad. Especially during Splatfest, I'll be getting a lot, as usual. Probably get like 6 or 7 catalogs in just one night. Enjoy the tags. I'll probably see the clip. I'll probably post that. Maybe even tomorrow or something. Heck, you know what? That's probably gonna be a short. Because I'm trying to get better about shorts. I've just been neglecting it for a while on YouTube, but that's probably going to be a short. Because that's pretty easy. I think that was under a minute. If not, I'll make it. Yeah, the biggest problem I had doing shorts is mainly just because I keep on forgetting about it. Like, I'll do it 1 month, and then I just forget about it for 3. It's also kind of a problem of just doing it in general, editing-wise, because it's a little more complicated than just slapping a video together on a timeline and just cutting out audio. Because then I have to move things around and get the format correct and the cropping. It's a lot more work. So I just tend to put it more on the back burner. But the other night I sat down for like, I feel like 15 minutes, and I pumped out like 5. Which that's pretty good, because 5 right there, if I release like 2 a week, that's almost 3 weeks worth of content. Just in shorts. Because I won't release stuff overlapping current videos, so usually that kind of thing, I'll just release on an off day. I'm trying to get better about it, because I know that does help the main channel in some regards. And it's just a side thing anyways. It promotes the streams. This week I used the streams in a very subliminal way. The one on Tuesday was a Zelda game. Then we streamed a Zelda game. The one today was a Metroid clip, and then we played a Metroid game. So, hey, I know how to theme it. Next week is probably not going to be that. Probably not at all. Although I do have some Twilight Princess ones, and I might post one of those next week. I probably will. I'll try thinking about it for Tuesday. I don't know which one I want to do, though, because I got like 3. I'm debating if I want to do the rupee one, or if I want to do the fake item one. If you were there for Tuesday stream, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. If not, that VOD's coming out tomorrow. Seriously, that's been a riot so far. I will say, not to say I look too much into this. You know what? I guess at this point I'm talking out enough. I gotta wait 2 more minutes. I'll wait this out. I was gonna just put the clip in the end for the results, but I'll just wait this out. The seed I got, I was getting a little worried about because I was looking over what we can do next, and it looked like we can just do things around like Hylia and then start like 2 dungeons and that's it. and I was getting worried, so I did kind of peek a little bit at the log, and I thought things were unbeatable at first, as it looked like I was needing an item to get in the dungeon, and that said dungeon had the item I needed to get inside of it, so it looked like they were kind of having a harmony, so I thought it was going to be impossible, and the dungeon in question was sitting in the sky. So I learned last night how to do the clip to get past the statue in Kakariko to get the cannon for sitting in the sky. And no joke, the moment I did it, the cannon was there, repaired, in Lake Hylia. So I reset the game. Mind you, I did not save after this. It was still there in Lake Hylia. Oops. I thought my C was unbeatable for a minute, but it's not. Apparently getting something else. I think it was when I got the book filled out. Then the cannon just spawned. So I thought I had an unbeatable seed. I thought things was lined up in a way where I couldn't do anything, but it's okay. We're fine. I was worried about that though. But yeah, I thought the cannon itself was not there, but it is. So we're safe. I would show it, but it's way too much time to set that up. Actually, I kind of show it. Because I have a clip. I can just show the clip. How about that? That'd be good enough. Let me go back in the lobby, though, because I want some music playing for that. I'll just show people the clip in question. Of me at least learning the skip. I'll probably talk about this on Tuesday, too, for people who haven't watched anything past that stream specifically, because I haven't watched this heavy stream, and I get that. So I'll just show the clip raw. I'm not going to have audio for it. I'm just doing this real quick. So, like I said, I did a peek. I thought, just for heads up, I thought it was Dominion Rod related. So I was getting worried about it because I wasn't sure how to get the Dominion Rod upgraded. Apparently it's just a thing in the seed. You just find it. So I thought that this statue would never open up because notice here, I'm going to pause as I do a setup. Notice the statue has its little blocking piece here. So in the vanilla game for Twilight Princess, you would need to have the Skybook. And with the Skybook filled out, then you give it to this NPC that would be here. The guy's not here in the randomizer. You give him the book, and then this specific statue will open up. So then you can use the rod on it, move it out of the way, and then you get inside of the cannon. In randomizer, it doesn't seem to work the same way. So I thought, okay, I don't know where the guy is. I don't know how to trigger that specific quest. I can't even get into the hidden village right now, so I don't even know what to do there. So I was getting kind of confused and a little worried, and I saw that one of my items needing to get in the City of the Sky was in City in the Sky. I'm like, oh crap. I think this might be a dead seed. So I learned how to do this last night. I learned how to do the clip getting inside of the statue of Wolf-like. I learned a specific setup to make it easier, but you basically line up at a very specific pixel, transform, and you just plow through. And here's the cannon right here, right? So again, I'm gonna wait for it to go. This is the cannon in question. And again, in the vanilla experience, you get into this room after you do this big side quest with the Dominion Rod, the Skybook stuff. You come into this room, then you got this destroyed cannon. You warp at the Lake Hylia, and then from there, you pay a bunch of rupees. I can't remember how much it was. It was like 1,000 or something. It was a lot of money. You pay money to get this thing repaired at the lake from the guy who shoots you to like the oasis and on the top of the lake. So that's how you do this whole quest. But I'm going to hit warp here and take the cannon over to the lake. But notice something immediately when I warp in, right? The cannon's destroyed. Keep that in the back of your head. Cannon's completely destroyed. I warp in. Did you notice that coming in? There it is. Fixed. It's not supposed to be fixed. It's supposed to be broken right now because of that. If I go back a little bit more. Yeah. You can see it clear as day with this shot. It is repaired. You can claw shot into it and go to the dungeon. I think it's because I got Skybook. I'm still learning things about this because this is my first randomizer for Twilight Princess, so I'm still learning. But I already got the prerequisites met to open up the dungeon, so the randomizer just said, hey, that quest is done. Go ahead in terms of game logic. Because this is here. I warped the cannon all destroyed like this, and then I go to the lake, and it's saying, hey, no, you didn't actually need to do that, buddy. You just did an extra step for no reason. Just go. So yeah, that was interesting, because I thought I was gonna have to glitch my way through the rest of this like I did with that Majora randomizer a few years back. Thankfully, that's not the case. I mean, I could, as you just saw. That's the only real problem. I can bypass it, but thankfully that's not the case. Yeah, it is weird how that is just fixed. Again, I'm thinking that's more because of having the skybook filled out. That's why I said it to only have the one character needed. The moment I got the skybook filled out, then that cannon showed up. I'm guaranteeing that's the reason why. Because the moment I got that filled, I'll even generate a new seed and load that up in like Dolphin, for example, to test that. I'll have all skybook characters to start. And then I'm going to load my other one, Warp to Lake Hylia, and see what's the discrepancy, but I'm very sure that's because of the book. So, that's cool. That makes my life way easier. But, yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So I thought I was, SOL. Hey, I'm learning more stuff on the fly. That's good for future seeds. That's how I look at it, really. Like, that kind of stuff I just see as, oh, hey, that's a learning experience that I can use for next time. And that works in every version of the game, by the way, that clip. You can do it in the GameCube, the Wii, and the Wii U version. Although the setups are slightly different, like Wii. Start going on the left side, because everything's mirrored. You do the clip on the right. And I think on the Wii U one, it might be a little more precise, but it works the same way. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that part. I haven't played the Wii U version in a while, let alone tried the clip in the Wii U version. I think you can do the clip as early as you get Master Sword, but I don't have a file that has Master Sword unlocked early on like that, so I can't test it. But yeah, it works in all three versions, so that's something you can do in vanilla game that honestly does break the game pretty massively. It even screws up the scripting a bit, so if you were going to do other things in that said quest, you're not anymore, so you wouldn't get the Skybook, you wouldn't go to the Hidden Village, you didn't get one of the skills there, you're missing out on a heart piece because of that. Like, it screws up a lot in the game. But our randomizer, don't matter. More reasons than one. Oh man, 3 more minutes. I just want to go to bed. I'm tired at this point. I feel like I'm starting to talk faster, and I usually do that when I'm getting tired. I apologize if that is the case, because I know when I talk fast, it's sometimes inaudible. Also, like, number of cool posts we saw outside this time. I've noticed the posts have been calming down a bit in this game. I think it's a combination of people moving on, and then also the social media thing being axed. I think more people use the plaza with social media because they kind of knew it was a thing then. But when everyone knew that the social media integration in this game died, everyone, I think, kind of assumed that posting in the game died too. Even though it's not true. I've just seen less posts. Like, that extra work stream trying to find a post to use for the VOD was not fun. There was no good posts. I had to just kind of deal with the best one I saw, and to me, it was just the Mall's one. About it. But yeah, how was everyone feeling about that new amiibo? Pre-ordered yours? Pre-ordered mine. I think that might be the last set for Splatoon 3, let alone amiibo in general. I feel like the set of Splatoon amiibo probably one of the last new ones Nintendo makes, between the Pearl Marina, based on Auto Expansion, and the Cali Marie, based on the single player in this game for Altona. Yeah, like, that's it. They gotta be done after that. Yeah, I'm the same. I pre-ordered both, like, the moment I heard about it. Like, okay, cool. I still gotta watch the Grand Fest trailer. I'll probably end up doing that here before the Splatfest happening next week. Because I do have plans for that Splatfest that are a little bit more upscaled, let's say, compared to streaming these normal fests. Because if it's the Grand Fest, then it's gotta be special. If you're around for the Splatoon 2 days for that final fest, let's just say it's like that. I've streamed every single final fest in Splatoon, and we've always made those like the best experiences. So, gonna do something similar for that. Okay, results are in. Let's go. Let's go. I want to go to bed. I also gotta remember to start my local recording again, just for that. I'm going the wrong way. You can tell I'm tired. I've never, That's the first time I ever went over to the shout-out machine for results. That's a new one. Oh, man. All right, well, that might be the first point I was saying earlier. I thought this was either top 50 or it was like on the ceiling of it. So I'm going to say around 1700 mark is probably where top 50 was starting. So, yeah, that's about where I expect, honestly, being in a team of people, not solo queue. It's like, not to put down anyone I play with. It's just it's so much harder to get points when you're playing with others in a team. I don't know why. Even if you're fully coordinated and play as good as you can. Like, I played with people before, and we had a win streak. Like, we played 5 games, we win 5 games, then we quit. We have, like, a super high power. And then we're not even in top 50. It doesn't make sense. It's something to do with just being on a team. It just makes the scoring threshold so much worse for you to just try to climb the leaderboard. At least that's how I feel personally. I don't know if that's really the case or not. It just always felt harder. Again, I can have a bad set of games and I can score higher than this, which makes no sense. But that's going to do it for tonight. This was fun. A lot longer than I was anticipating. I was thinking of just streaming this until we got the token. But then when I got the token, I was like, we only have half an hour left. Might as well. It's not much challenge left. And plus, that saves me from, at least with the token's sake, I got it for tomorrow. Now I know what weapons I want to use, at least in my head. So I'm going to start making some freshest fits. Definitely save this one in the catalog of fits. And same for that Slosher we started with. So I got my idea what I'm doing for the recording tomorrow, and that's good. And as a reminder, this challenge is going on for a couple more slots tomorrow too. So if people want to play more of it, it's available for another 5 rotations worth. Like, next one's another 2 hours, but let's be real, who's going to play it at 2 in the morning? It's not like one of those other challenges I've done. I don't need to get up. I'm not doing it. As we got into teams in the 1700s, probably, yeah. I can't fact check that in here, unfortunately, because they nuke your challenge things after a couple weeks. Like, this is the latest one I have, which was the tournament qualifier Japan challenge. Which, if you haven't seen that video, go look at that one. That was a fun one to record, but man, was I exhausted by the end. Because that video I basically just recorded. Since it was the same thing as the last one. It's same maps, same mode. It was the exact same thing. I figured, do one normal, and do one like a commentary for an actual tournament. So I definitely recommend people check out that tournament qualifier Japan video from last week. Because that was a lot of fun to record. But man, was I exhausted at the end. So imagine talking with, like, the most energy for this long, for 30 minutes. Like, that kind of tone the whole time, it's exhausting. But that's how you talk during a tournament, essentially. You need the hype. But, yeah, no, that's going to do it, though. So thanks to everyone who came out, watched. Thanks even for playing along. We did pretty good. Even though they didn't score anything, that was still good. And, hey, we got the wins. That's all I really care about during these. I don't care where I stack up. Especially given now, for my personal sake, going back to those results again, I don't even need to pull this part up. I have everything I need. I got 2 golds. I got 61 silvers, more than enough for anyone. And then 38 bronze. So I got all 3 of the titles related from the challenge mode. Or not titles, icons, whatever they're called. Badges. There you go. I can't remember the term. Again, I'm tired. I got all the badges from it, so that's all I really need to work for if I didn't have anything else, right? But I have all the badges. I'm good. Just give me that token now. I'm happy. That's cool. But yeah, that's going to do it. So thanks to everyone who came out. We'll be back next week with more Twilight Princess Randomizer. As a heads up on that one again, if you haven't seen it on Tuesday, I'm trying at least this point to stream those on both Twitch and YouTube going forward. So if you watch here on Twitch, nothing's changed for you. It's basically the same experience, but if you don't watch the streams on Twitch, that's an extra one you can see on the YouTube side. And I appreciate when people watch it over there too. Keeps both platforms engaged, is always cool. I've been really liking doing the YouTube stream so far. It's a lot to do it on multiple platforms, but I do have some ideas about some exclusive ones that wouldn't be here as well. Keep people informed on that when the time comes. But yeah, that's a multi-thing, and that's going to be on Tuesdays until we beat that seed. And we'll be back next week here, same day, Thursday, for more of the Metroid AM2R. Probably end up finishing it next week, honestly, because it's a short game. But that's going to do it for me tonight, though. With that, I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and also check out the Dawn and Dusk playthrough. That wraps up tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy that. And enjoy the rest of your night. Take care, everybody.